If you follow everything I'm going to show you in this video, you can easily make $100 using this strategy. This is a beginner-friendly strategy that is going to allow you to earn your first $100 online from affiliate marketing. And when I say beginner friendly, it's not one of those slow strategies where I'm going to tell you to be posting in Facebook groups or building up a social media profile. No, we're actually going to be using paid traffic in this strategy, but I'm going to show you how we can essentially get that paid traffic for free using a free ads voucher. And we're going to combine that together with an untapped traffic source. And we're going to be plugging into that a super high selling affiliate product. So all of those things together is the recipe for earning some quick cash from affiliate marketing. And I am so excited to share this strategy with you in today's video. It is going to be an epic one, so let's dive into it. First of all, I'm going to show you the types of products which work really well with this. Then I'm going to show you the traffic source, how we're going to use the free ad credit, and all of the strategies of how we're going to make this work and make your first $100. But the first step is finding the product. Now, obviously you can use spy tools and stuff to see what good affiliate products are out there. I'm going to show you how you can do this for free using this website called MSN, which you've probably heard of. It's a massive news website. It gets nearly 1 billion views every single month, and there's lots of news articles on here. But amongst the news articles, there's a lot of adverts. So if you click on one of these news articles and you're scrolling down, you'll see these adverts at the side. But actually, there's a lot of native adverts like these by Taboola here, which has got different things like this mosquito device here, and you'll see lots of different ones like posture correctors. And lots of people advertising. Now, a lot of affiliates use MSN as a traffic source to promote their affiliate products. I know because I've used it myself as an affiliate. And these adverts that are on the side are called native adverts. Now, we're not going to be using native adverts. We're not actually going to be advertising on MSN, but we can kind of steal some of the conversions, ethically steal, we're not actually stealing, but it's almost like stealing some of the conversions from these big super affiliates that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on adverts on websites like MSN. So what we want to do first of all is come to MSN and have a little browse around and look for some e-commerce products such as this mosquito device here, and we want to click on them. And the way that you're going to know it's an affiliate product is if you click on it, it should lead through to this kind of like advertorial style page. It should look something like this, and then they're basically selling a mosquito e-commerce device. Now, it's either going to be a dropshipper or an affiliate, but a lot of these will be affiliate offers. And then if you click on this button here, it should lead through to the actual offer page for this product. Up at the top in the link, you'll see that it says AffID 6246, which means affiliate ID. So that tells me that's an affiliate offer. So that's the first step. You want to find some products like this that have got affiliate program. Then what we want to do is double check that we can sign up to be an affiliate for that. So the way that you would do that for this one, BuzzBeGone, you can literally just go to Google and type in BuzzBeGone affiliate. And usually there'll be an affiliate sign up page here where you can sign up to be an affiliate. Sometimes they don't appear on Google. So another really good website is this one called Offer Vault, which has got loads of affiliate offers out there. And you can just come here and type in like Buzz, and you can see here it's on here as well, BuzzBeGone, on a different affiliate network. So you find that the same products are on multiple affiliate networks, so you can sign up to different ones. And this offer here, this bug zapping offer, if we was to promote this as an affiliate, we'd earn $25 every time we make a sale. So you can make a nice conversion from this just by getting someone to purchase this. And we don't have to deal with any of the returns or the customer support. We're just sending people to an offer, and we earn $25 every time we make a sale. So what you want to do is sign up to be an affiliate, and then once you're actually inside your affiliate dashboard, you will get an affiliate link just like this one here with your own unique affiliate ID in here. And you can just save that for now for the time being. So now you've got an affiliate link for a product that people are sending a crazy amount of traffic to. People are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars per month promoting that product on native ads. Where do we come in? How are we going to tap into that and kind of siphon off some of that traffic? Now, for this to make sense, you've got to think of the customers and how they view things online. So let's just go back to MSN here. So they're reading MSN and they're reading this news article about Jane McDonald, and then they see here a little advert about an anti-mosquito device, and they're like, I've got mosquitoes, or I'm going camping next week and I might need this. And then they click on it, they read this post about it, this like advertorial style post, and a lot of people, from my experience, literally click on that and they'll just sign up and buy it straight away. Now, what do you think that the other people do that don't buy straight away? Well, a lot of them want to go and find out more information about the product. So a big chunk of them, and this is not what we're going to do, but a big chunk of them come to Google and they type in the product like BuzzBeGone review, and then they'll read a review about the product to find out more information about it, like this here, like a little review about it that someone's created. And inside this review, there's usually an affiliate link where they can click on that and purchase the product. So the person who wrote the review will earn the commissions. So that is a really good strategy, but that's not what we're going to be doing. But I just want to show you this here. If we come over to Google Keyword Planner, you can see that a lot of people are searching for Buzz Be Gone review in Google. You get at least 1,000 to 10,000 searches every single month for that keyword. So this product isn't advertised by any big company. Only affiliates promote this product. So that just goes to show you how many affiliates must be sending traffic to these offers for at least 10,000 of them per month to actually go and look for reviews of these products. So that is a really good strategy. The only downside to using Google, and the reason why we're not using Google in this strategy for beginners, is because it can be very expensive. This one here is currently costing £2.05, which is around about $2.50 for a click for people clicking on Buzz Be Gone review. So you could advertise an advert at the top of Google, and if someone clicks on it, it's going to cost you $2, which for a $25 product is probably not great, and it's going to be hard to make that profitable. So what are we going to do instead? Well, if you actually come back over to MSN, so before, as we've seen these adverts at the side, and people click on these adverts, they read the advertorial, they want to find out more information, so they want to go and find a review. Well, a lot of people do go over to Google to find out reviews, but what a big chunk of people do, specifically on MSN, is they just go back to the MSN page, and MSN has got a search bar right at the top of every page, which leads through to Microsoft Bing's search engine. And what they do is they type in Buzz Be Gone review on here instead, because it's there, it's convenient, and it just works in the exact same way of Google, but it's a lot cheaper. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to put advertised reviews in front of these people that are already on the MSN network. They're thinking about buying the product. They just want to do a bit more research, and we can put adverts right in front of them using Microsoft Bing, and we can make sales. Now, I just want to show you this here, which is Microsoft Bing's Keyword Planner, and it shows you the traffic that each keyword gets. Now, I'm not even going to pretend that we're getting anywhere near the amount of traffic that Google gets, but that is good for us. It's good if you're starting out, because what does it mean? That means there's a lot less competition, which means it's a lot cheaper. And I'm going to show you how you can get $100 free ad credit in just a minute. But we can actually utilize this lack of competition for very cheap clicks, and we're still going to be getting high conversions because these people have already been advertised to. These native ad media buyers have been sending so much traffic, showing this mosquito device to them probably loads of different times. They're really thinking about buying, and we're just going to jump in right at the last moment with very cheap traffic on Bing ads and put a review in front of them. If we just look here, Buzz Be Gone gets around about 1,200 searches every single month just in these countries here, so that's not actually worldwide, but it gets okay traffic. And if we look down here, keywords like this one here, Buzz Be Gone review, which is slightly spelled a little bit differently, gets 140 searches every single month on Bing ads. So that is traffic, that's people clicking. But what competition has it got? No competition. And it's not even got a suggested bid because it's so low, it doesn't even suggest a bid. But that's still 140 people that are thinking about buying. And if we go to this one here, which actually gets a lot more traffic, 430 searches every single month, and the competition is low. And if you look at the cost per click, it's suggesting 0.27 cents per click. So it's so much more cheaper than Google. So as you can see here, we can get around about 500 clicks per month to some very specific keywords with high buyer's intent. People are thinking about buying that product. This isn't like native ad traffic where you've kind of get someone's attention first of all, and then tell them about the product and then see whether they want it, and then maybe they'll buy it if they are interested, but a lot of people won't be interested. This is actual people that have already been warmed up by these native media ad buyers. They're thinking about buying. They just want to do a bit more research. So it's very high quality buyer's intent traffic, and you're getting it for probably on average around about 25 cents per click. That is super valuable. And yeah, you are only getting 500 clicks per month for this specific keyword, but this is only one product. You can do this with multiple products, so many different products, and get these conversions for all of these products using this strategy. Now I'm going to show you where we can get this $100 free Bing ads credit in just a moment, but I just want to show you the page that we're going to be sending these people to. So I've actually created an example page for this keyword just to show you how this all works. So you've found the product by looking on MSN and seeing what people are sending a lot of traffic to. Then you've done some research to make sure that people are actually searching for reviews about that product. and there's an opportunity where we can get in here with very low competition for very cheap clicks. Now we need to think about the page that we're going to send them to. So you're going to have to create some basic style review page, just like this, which I created before, which is just very simple. Just says the name of the product, and then you're going to do a basic review about it. Now, it would be great if you could actually buy the product and do a physical review, which is great. You can do that if you want. Another way of putting this review together is just by going online and looking at other people's reviews and just kind of collate what they say in the general consensus of that product. I don't know if this product is any good. I've not actually done any research into the product. Just doing this as an example, but that's what you would do. And kind of just look at the features and have a look on the sales page and see like it attracts and zaps bugs. Just tell them about what it is. It's still a sales page, but you're kind of making it into kind of the format of a review, and that's how it's going to work. And you can build this type of review page with lots of different page builders out there. You can do it on WordPress. I use Kartra. It's literally just drag and drop on Kartra, and then all you will do is just add your affiliate link behind this button, and then when you actually promote this with Bing Ads, which I'm going to show you how to do in just a moment, people will click on that and then they purchase with your link. So that's kind of how it works. And if you do want to sign up to Kartra, you can use my referral link in the description for a $1 trial. And I always give away all of my sales funnels and templates just like this, so you can use them yourself. But as I said, you can use any kind of page builder out there to build a basic review like this. Okay, so once you've got the review page sorted, now we need to focus on running the adverts. So now we need to get the $100 free ad credit. So to get the free ad credit, you just need to come to this website here, which is just a blog post that I found that lists all of the ad credits available all over the world. And then you can just click on this top one here to get the $100 free ad credit, and it should redirect to the official Microsoft Bing page. As you can see, when you spend $25, you're going to get $100 free in ad credits from Microsoft Bing. Now this is a very, very good opportunity to make some easy money, because if you remember earlier, I said that you could probably get clicks for around about 25 cents per click for these low competition keywords, which means we can get around about 500 clicks sent to our review page for just $25. And if you kind of work out on average, say we're going to get around about a 1% conversion rate. We probably will be getting a higher conversion rate because these are people that have already been warmed up, they already know about the product and they're ready to buy. But let's say, for instance, we only get a 1% conversion rate. That means out of those 500 clicks, we're probably going to get around about 5 people that are buying. That's 5 conversions where we're going to earn $25 per conversion, which means we should earn around about $125. We spent $25 on the adverts, which means that is $100 in profit in cold hard cash from this strategy. So let's dive into Bing Ads. So once you've actually created your account for Bing Ads, you've got your credit added to your account, it should open up with a page that looks something like this, where it's basically asking you to create a campaign. Now, for this strategy, we're just going to be sending clicks. We're not actually going to be tracking conversions, especially because you're a beginner. If you're a beginner starting out, there's no point tracking conversions. But because they're high quality, very specifically targeted keywords for someone who's ready to buy, then we can still make this work just by sending traffic to that review page. So we're just going to click on visits to my page. We're only going to be focusing on search ads. We're not going to be focusing on audience ads. We're going to click next. Then we can name our campaign, so Buzz Be Gone. And then here you can set your budget. So just say it, just to start with, $20 per day, £20 per day is absolutely fine. And then we can just target specific countries. So I'm just targeting like the main English speaking countries for this campaign. As it says here, English. It's all very self-explanatory, and we can just click save and next. And then this is here where we set up the ad group. Now the ad group is just the keywords that we're going to be targeting. Now remember, before we did a bit of research using the keyword planner, which you can access up here by going to tools and then keyword planner. And you can do your research once you've created your Bing account. And we can type in a URL there, but don't worry about that. That's just so it can find you some keywords. But we just want to paste in our keywords that we found earlier that we know work well for this product that have got low competition. So it's this one here, Buzz Be Gone review. So you can just copy that, come back here, paste it in here. Now the really important thing with this, we're not going to be just putting it in like this, because if you put it in like this, then Bing will just show your ad to people that are just searching for Buzz Be Gone or random things, even if they're not looking for a review. We want people that are specifically looking for a review, a Buzz Be Gone review in that spelling, because we know that's got low competition. So what you need to do is put a square bracket around each side of that keyword, And that means that it will only show up when someone searches that keyword in that specific way, which is very, very important to not waste money with this. And then we can type in the next keyword, and we can ignore all this because they're just trying to suggest other keywords to us. We just want to focus on these 2 specific keywords. Then we just need to name the ad group, so just call it like whatever the keyword is, Buzz Be Gone, and then click save and go to the next step. And here's where we're going to create the advert. So you just click on create ad, and this is very, very simple. This is why this is a very beginner friendly strategy, because there's not a lot of copywriting to be put in here. It's very, very basic to actually create the adverts for search traffic like Bing and Google. All we need to do is put in some headlines here and then the final URL. So with the headlines of doing search advertising like on Bing, we just want to be very specific to whatever they're searching for. You want to show up, your headline needs to say whatever they're searching for. That's how you get high click-through rate. That's how you get cheap clicks. It's very, very simple. So if someone is going onto Bing and they're typing Buzz Be Gone review, what do you think the top headline needs to say? It needs to say whatever they're searching for. Don't overcomplicate this. Don't say Buzz Be Gone fantastic review or we've reviewed Buzz Be Gone. Just do the actual keyword needs to be the first thing that you put in. And you can elaborate in the other ones. So you could be like, in the next one we could type in like full in-depth review 2022, because that shows that it's a current review that they're going to be clicking on. So we want to try and increase the click-through rate here by adding a few more keywords which might grab their attention and make them want to click on your review. You can add down there like read this before you buy. That's going to grab their attention. And then we want to add in our final URL. So this final URL is going to be the URL for the review that we created. So this one here. So we just paste that in there like that. And as you can see down here, it's going to give us a little preview of what it will look like. So just at the top of Bing, it's going to say Buzz Be Gone review, full in-depth review 2022. Read this before you buy, with the link to our review. And then down here, we have an opportunity to add descriptions and also a path as well. So in the description, we just want to just elaborate on what it's about. So we review the mosquito zapper everyone's talking about. And we'll add in another line down here that just explains what it is. And obviously, the longer the text, the better, because it's going to take up more space on Bing, which is a higher chance of them actually clicking on it. And we can add a little path here, which does increase conversions and clicks as well. Maybe we type in like full review. And no matter what you type in here, it will lead through to the link that you put in at the top. Now you don't need to worry about that unless you've got a specific URL for mobiles, and then we just click on save. And then that is our advert that's been created. We don't need to worry about these call out extensions or anything like that. We just click save and go to the next step. And then we can come here and it says budgets and bids. So we obviously already set the £20 per day budget earlier, but this is where we can set a maximum cost per click for the bid. So you can click on here and choose maximize clicks. So we're getting a lot of clicks. But then say that you only want to spend no more than 25 cents per click, which means we're going to get at least 500 clicks for our $125 budget, which we only spent $25 for. And that is literally it. We click save. So that's it. The campaign has been created. That advert will go live once it's been approved. It will be at the top of Bing and people are going to be clicking on that, ready to buy. And hopefully I should start getting some commissions from that product. And that is as simple as it is. Now, as I said earlier, don't just copy exactly what I've done word for word with the same product. Try and think outside the box, because everyone who watches this video is going to copy. So maybe look on a different website, maybe not just MSN to find your product. Look on different news websites, maybe look in different geos, different countries, or maybe you want to find your products by going directly to the affiliate network. There's loads of different ways, but hopefully you can use the information that I've given you in this video to kind of give yourself the best chance of making money with that free advert credit that you get from Bing Ads and this traffic, which is very ready to buy and high converting. So that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, all I ask is that you smash the like button. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments below. I appreciate any comment that anyone leaves under my videos. I always read them all and I try to reply to all of them. So let me know what you thought of it in the comments box below. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Until next time, cheers guys.